Welcome to the Real Awkward Podcast, the best damn podcast you've heard
yesterday.
Yeah, hopefully today as well. My name is Andy.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Ash.
And today's episode, as you clicked on the thumbnail very quickly, because I make the best dang thumbnails in the business, is all about movies that we've seen.
Because it's a movie podcast.
Yay. But before we get into that, we are doing some trivia. So play along.
Cue that music.
You think you know trivia? Think again. These are the movie quotes. Who said it?
Not movie quotes.
You think you know trivia? Think again.
There you go. There we go. We got it now.
We keep saying we're going to redo that, and we don't. So then you get to just hear that again.
I think that's the best part. It's all about being unprofessional professionally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, number one, Amanda and I are bomb at trivia, so don't even try.
You're so bomb.
Don't even try. Okay?
Today, we are
Don't even
doing
try.
a little movie trivia action about action movies.
Oh, God.
Oh, girl.
I hope Jingle All the Way's in there.
My bread and butter right there.
Guess I'll do the next card.
Okay. So, wait, how many are you throwing us? Normally, you threw us like 5 questions or so.
You want 5? No, there's 2 on each card, so you get 6.
Okay,
Sure.
6 questions. Everyone
6 questions.
at home or in the car, play along. Send us a
Also-
message at the Real Awkward Podcast on Instagram.
Why are they
Yes,
sending
everyone
us a
at home
message?
and in the car.
Immediately send us a message. What
Don't-
the hell did I just
Don't
listen
get
to?
mad that we don't know these.
Oh, no, we're good. We're good at this.
You guys
Unless it
love
goes way
action
back. When it goes
movies.
into the 70s, I'm not good at action movies from the 70s.
I feel like the days that we're like, oh, fuck yeah, we got this. We're like, I don't know who did that.
Yeah, that's true. Da, 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 da.
Well, who did that?
Numero uno.
Which way did he go? What?
What's that from?
Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Isn't it like the 2 Chicago enforcers from Looney Tunes, and they're always after Bugs Bunny or somebody?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
They're all dressed up as like gangsters.
Okay.
Honestly, the voice sounds more to me like that Looney Tunes episode with like the abominable snowman. This is my little friend, and I will call him George.
And I will hold him and pet
I
him
will
and
hold
love him.
and love him.
Dude, or Gossamer. I wish he.
Oh,
dude, that's-
Gossamer is my fucking favorite Looney
I
Tunes
love
character,
Gossamer.
and I
He's
love
so
Marva
great.
the Martian.
Yes.
Like, oh god, I love him.
Uh-oh, picking?
Yep,
Okay.
I'm fanning them out.
All
Andy's
right.
Wow,
going to
rude.
pick a card.
Boom. Hit me.
Okay. Which city does Liam Neeson's character
Oh.
travel to in Taken?
Oh, Amanda, I know this is one of your favorite movies of all time.
Okay, it's not one of my favorite movies of all time, but I do love
No,
that movie.
She likes
I-
Stolen, okay?
Okay.
I want to say Prague.
Nah.
Paris?
Paris.
Uh,
Ding, ding,
Ow,
ding, ding,
ow.
I couldn't
ow,
remember the right
Number
stuff.
I will find you. I will.
I have a
find
particular
you.
set of skills.
Sorry, that's terrible. I will look for you.
Are you ready?
I
No,
might see
I'm
you.
still being Liam Neeson. Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay, Liam Neeson. In
But-
what year was the first film in the Fast and Furious series released?
That would
God,
be
I don't fucking know.
2003.
No.
5.
2001.
No. Amanda!
Oh,
I got it?
You got it! Ding, 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 ding.
Too fast, too furious.
All right, we're 1-1.
Yeah.
Little
right.
gasolina, little gasolina, like that.
family.
His family.
All right. What is Tony Stark's superhero alter ego?
Aquaman. Wrong answers only.
Daredevil.
Flash. Hulk.
I'm trying to think of rich vigilantes.
Tombstone. White Tiger. Lightning
Polka Dot
McQueen.
Man.
Lightning McQueen.
Peacemaker.
Pissmaker.
He Peacemaker. Keeps your heart going.
Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doom. Okay. It was the one, the only Superman. Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Yes. Iron Lung Man.
That sounds familiar.
Iron Lung
Iron
Man.
Man. Andy gets the point.
Whatever.
All right. Which character has been played by both Sylvester Stallone in 1995 and Carl Urban in 2012?
Yes.
Judge Dredd.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
All right,
Judge
we're
let me
two
be
and
clear.
Dredd.
Both
Killing
of those
it.
movies are fucking bangers.
They are bangers. They are bangers. I always mix up Demolition Man and Judge Dredd because of the seashell thing, and I always want to do the seashell joke, and I'm like, that's not from Judge Dredd.
3 seashells. Like,
Yeah,
I just
she
love
doesn't
that-
know how to do the
I just
three
love that in the
seashells.
future, Taco Bell is delicacy.
I
and
can
I'm like,
imagine
yes,
so.
it is.
Present Taco Bell is a delicacy.
It is still a delicacy.
Yes, it is.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Which 2015 action film did Leonardo DiCaprio win an Academy Award
The
for
Revenant.
Best Actor for? Okay, this is like Jeopardy. You have to wait until the question is complete.
Wait, no, 2015?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not The Revenant.
It's the only thing he's won an Oscar for, ding dong.
Yeah.
Wait, so that literally was 10 years
dong.
ago?
Yes.
Oh, what is The Revenant?
Correct.
Okay, number 1, that movie's incredible. Number 2,
Thank
way
you
too
for
long.
phrasing it in the form of a question.
Way too long. Just like any of those films. But
But
also,
it's based on a true story.
yes.
And if
yes.
you ever want to look up, maybe I should tell that story one day because the true story of, I think it's Hugh Glass or something like that, fucking crazy.
It's wild.
This guy got mauled by a grizzly bear, was left for dead by the people he was with, and then somehow in like freezing temperatures drags his ass back to where he came from to like beat the shit and murder the guys who left him for dead.
It's insane. I love it.
Crazy. I'm gonna have to tell
love
the story one day. It's insane.
It is also the most beautiful film I've ever seen. It is insane. Like the
that movie's
filmmaking in that is
amazing.
crazy. But I also did not realize that was 2015.
Yeah. I think
Yes.
I remember that was the first like 4K Blu-ray
It
you
was.
bought because you're like, I have to have it in 4K.
Yeah, because that's the only way to watch that film.
Yeah.
It is.
I will say Tom Hardy's also in that movie, and he does an incredible job as well.
Oh, yeah, because he's the one he's dragging around, right? Yeah.
No, Tom Hardy's the guy he's getting revenge against.
Oh, that's what I mean. No, that's right. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
You do another one.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Yes, there's 2 on the card.
Because
Last
right now, wait,
question.
have we gotten one wrong yet?
No,
but you're in the
Yeah.
lead.
you're in the lead.
Hell
This
yeah.
isn't Team Amandy today.
Oh, shit.
No.
Sorry. Okay.
This is cutthroat.
Okay.
Which famous U.S. landmark is the setting for the climax of North by Northwest?
That's an action movie?
Technically. Is it the Statue of Liberty?
No,
Sears Tower.
no,
Lincoln Memorial.
no,
White House.
no,
White House down.
no.
Olympus is down. Olympus has fallen. Wait, what was the question?
Which famous U.S. landmark
Oh, the monument.
is the setting for the climax of North by Northwest?
The Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
I remember.
Okay, that was my next guess, but I felt like, oh, you just guessed
You
that one, huh? North by Northwest is a beautiful movie. It's like the classic one of Cary Grant like running with the airplane coming behind him. Like,
Yeah, but why do I not? Why? I guess I just always thought of that one as more of like a crime.
I would
not
call it
crime
a
thriller,
crime
but
thriller.
Yes, thank you.
But
Thank
I
you.
guess
Okay.
you can say it is an action movie.
Okay. All right. Was that 6?
That was 6.
Okay.
You won.
Well, all right. All right.
You don't want the win?
No, I'll take the win. I'll take the win. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well,
All right, if you insist.
I
suppose.
Ash, you want to know
Yeah.
what's special about today's podcast?
it's all about me.
It's all about you. Is there a song? Let's
keep it rolling.
You and me belong together. like cold iced tea and warm, the wetter.
Yep.
That's how Remy sings it.
Yep.
I love it.
And he goes,
It's so
can we do this, the you and me belong together song? So we'll do it. And he just likes to sing that one part over and over
The
again.
warm, the wetter.
And warm, the wetter. Okay.
I get Lincoln will be in the car and he'll go, Mom, can we listen to Gangsta's Paradise?
Yeah, you said that before. It's
love
really
that.
cute.
And I'm like, yes, we can.
So Ash, we're gonna hand it back off to you. You hot potatoed us.
Yeah.
We're gonna kill
Lead
it.
me in.
All right.
Maestro.
I don't know what I was thinking when I did that intro. I don't know why. I thought that
love
was
it.
funny. It almost seems like a little ET.
It
to
is
me.
E.T.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it feels like.
That's
but
what it always
I
makes
will,
me think of.
Yeah. Movies. But I will say.
Elliot.
Ouch. I will say
You say it.
that the movies that you are about to discuss, okay, are ones that we have or haven't seen. I forget when you told me. I'm trying to remember.
This is
Sir,
just,
are you a guest?
And in walks Lord Sidious or Darth Sidious.
Like,
Okay, sorry.
This is just speaking to his listening skills.
Yeah, can you
When
remind
I was
me
like,
what
I
we're
have
actually
made a
doing?
list of murder mystery movies I have seen, and you guys will probably have a lot to say because you have also seen most of these, if not all of them.
No, I know
because
we
we
had that conversation.
always have a lot to say.
That was off the podcast conversation. This was on the podcast conversation.
Reenactment?
Yes.
Mm.
And you failed.
Sorry.
Big time. Big time.
And you failed.
See, I took that as you failed big time because you weren't listening.
Yes, Andy, I just need you to know, as the observer of the two of your conversation, it very much seemed like you weren't sure what was happening and you
No.
needed clarification.
I'm just gonna
Not that
play
you were
along.
trying to get clarification for the audience.
You'll never know. Okay, so send us home with whatever you got to
Going
say.
home
Okay,
already?
sorry. No, start us off
Take
in
me
first
home.
base.
Okay.
Country road.
These are 10. Well, not even 10. I actually have more than 10 because I couldn't just limit it to 10. I was
That's
going to
fine.
cross them off,
Fine.
No,
but I have 13.
do
so
it.
this
Which
is
is
actually
really more than 13. but we're
Apropos
just
for a
gonna
mystery
run
series.
away with it.
yeah, we haven't titled it, but it's actually movies I've seen
Movies I seen.
that are all connected, whether
That
it's by
are-
actor or genre or what have you. Okay, let's dance.
That's exactly what it's called, by actor, genre, or what have
Wait,
you.
can
What
I tell?
actor,
Can I ask
genre, what
Yeah.
have ya?
you? Do you like all these movies? Or you've just seen them, or do you actually enjoy most of them?
I like murder mysteries,
Okay, all right, cool. All right, that gives me a good idea.
and I think you do too.
Okay, all right, let's hit us off. Hit
Okay,
us off.
first movie on the list is Gone Girl.
Oh, so
Are
good.
these ordered in any way?
No.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Gone Girl, I have spoken about on this show a few times. Absolute banger.
It's a banger.
Start to finish.
So
Yeah.
good. And it's not because of Ben Affleck. It is because of the girl, whatever her name
Honestly,
is.
the whole cast is fantastic.
Oh, I'm not saying he was bad, but
No.
she is so manipulative. Like
Oh,
her,
I love her.
and her character is so awesome.
Is it Rosamund Pike or something
Rosamund
like that?
Pike,
Yeah, dude. It's
She,
so good. It's so good.
This is one that like it's so old that like it's probably been spoiled a lot for people, but if you
Yeah.
don't know every twist of the movie, just go watch it. It's so good.
Yeah, it's considered a crime thriller, a mystery thriller. What's the actual? What would
I
you
would
deem
probably
it?
call it a drama thriller.
Drama thriller, because it is very heavy in the beginning, and then you start start putting pieces together,
Yeah,
and you're
but
like,
it is a
wait a
murder
minute.
mystery.
Yeah, that's fair. You're
right?
right.
Someone
You're
So
right.
dies
good.
and trying to piece together. So
Okay.
this
I gotta
was
watch that again.
the author is Gillian Flynn. She's done a lot of others that have been turned into movies or shows. There's one called Sharp Objects that's really good that she also did. It's also directed by David Fincher,
Right.
who is, I think he's an incredible director. He has other movies on this list, so we'll go there. He also did Seven,
Oh,
which is a banger.
wait, is that on your list?
That is on my list.
Oh, okay. Well, are we getting a chance to talk about that one?
Talk about
'Cause
it.
That's
Run
incredible.
with it. Go.
Okay, so number one, if y'all ain't seen Seven before, you need to see it. Came out in 1997, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Or 99?
95.
Oh, shit, 95. Morgan Freeman, right? Brad Pitt,
Yes.
Yeah.
okay? Like, and
We all know how you feel about Brad Pitt.
I love Brad Pitt, and then I realized I hadn't seen half of his movies, if at all any of them, and he's not actually famous. He's famous for being cute, is what I think it was, and then
Yeah,
you realize
fair.
he hadn't done a whole lot. So
Also, Kevin Spacey.
and Kevin Spacey, right? So here's the situation of this movie. The premise is that you've got two detectives, one veteran, one rookie, that are essentially trying to solve these crazy murders that deal with the 7 deadly sins. The murderer is obsessed with the 7 deadly sins, and every time he kills someone, it is one of those 7 deadly sins within the story's plotline, correct? And some of the deaths that are happening are brutal. Like brutal, dude. I remember the set piece that they have going on for Gluttony. It's like a super obese guy that he forces to be fed. Doesn't he
like-
have to eat beans or something like that? Like nonstop beans or something like that?
I don't know why in my mind it's like spaghetti, but I don't
maybe
actually
it was
remember what it
spaghetti.
was.
And he like
But-
chokes. It's so bad that he like dies from what's the actual medical term?
I think he aspirated or asphyxiated on food
Yeah.
or something.
Yes.
But that one's brutal. The one that always got me was
it's lust, right?
no
Oh,
pride
see,
or
lust got
the
me.
one- well, lust was just horrific.
Well, lust is insane.
Well, but
like
lust you don't
yeah.
actually see it.
No, you don't. You
necessar-
just see that. Yeah, you're right. You see
But,
the aftermath of it. Yeah.
What I forget. Envy, maybe? I don't know. No, not envy. The one of the guy who's like emaciated in the bed with all the pine trees hanging from the ceiling, the air fresheners.
Oh.
And then everybody thinks he's dead.
Yeah.
And then they're like standing over him. And David Fincher did not tell the actors this was going to happen. He like gasps for air. And all the actors are like, oh, fuck. Like,
yeah. Oh, man.
Dude, David Fincher is easily one of my favorite directors. I'm not going to go into his other movies because I have a feeling a lot of them are on Ashley's list.
Yeah, I could see that. Yes.
He is a master mystery thriller storyteller.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Because he also does this thing where, and I can almost pinpoint a David Fincher series or show, whatever, movie. He plays with light a lot in
Oh, yes.
there's a lot of sepia tones, and there's a lot of stuff that like you're almost watching the people like the lighting is like behind them, so you're watching like their shadows almost move
yeah.
and do stuff.
Yeah, you deal with a lot of silhouette
Yes.
stuff in there. Absolutely.
7 is amazing.
yes.
It was amazing.
It was one of the few movies that I got like the special edition, the director's cut. I watched all the behind the scenes stuff because I needed more out of that film. So my point was in this long rant was if you haven't seen 7, that needs to be of like one of the movies to watch before you die. Like
honestly,
it's worth it. Yes.
I feel the same with Gone Girl.
Yeah. Oh, fair. Yes. Okay. I like that.
Okay, so another one that's on my list that he did is, I actually don't think you've seen it, Andy, but
What?
Girl with a Dragon Tattoo.
Okay, no, but I always get confused because they did a American version
Yes.
and then the other
So
one.
that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I've seen the American version
Right.
and I've seen the Swedish version.
Yes.
They are both equally good.
Are they different
Yes.
stories?
No, 'cause they're based on a
okay.
book.
Okay.
A book series.
Right.
There's several. And the Swedish version, they actually made all the books.
Yes.
But the American, they only made the first one.
She's the one solving the murders, right?
So it's Daniel Craig.
In the American version.
Yes, in the
Okay.
American version. Because
Okay,
that's the
yes.
one directed by David Fincher.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Daniel Craig and Mara Rooney.
Okay.
And she's like a hacker.
Yes.
And he's a journalist. And they're investigating like this like 40-year-old murder.
Okay.
But it's really good. And of course, David Fincher is excellent at what he does.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't this have like controversy though when this movie came out? Or am I incorrect?
There's some brutal scenes in it.
Sorry, I don't.
Yeah.
Rooney Mara is her name, not Mara Rooney. I don't.
In the
Oh,
I don't know why I keep asking about the American version though, because I'm picturing that hacker girl, and I'm trying to remember because I think I saw you watch both,
I think you're
Films.
probably picturing the
and I'm like
Swedish
and I'm like
version.
mixing the
They do
characters
look-
together.
The characters do look very similar. I mean,
Yeah.
um,
Who's the detective in the Swedish version? Just rando? Like neither of
don't-
them are like famous actors in that
I
one?
don't know him, but the girl in the Swedish version is Noomi Rapace.
From La Jetem or whatever it is.
No,
Amelie.
that's Audrey Tautou.
Oh, sorry.
Noomi Rapace is in Prometheus. She's in Sherlock Holmes.
Thank you.
2.
Okay, so that is the Swedish version. So I'm
Yes.
thinking of her right
Yes.
now. So who's the actress that's in the American version?
Rooney Mara. I'll show you.
What does she look like? I apologize for the
I'll show
listeners.
you.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm back at it. Was she in Black Dahlia Murders? Or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. Amanda, have you seen this movie? The girl with the dragon tattoo?
yes, I have. I've seen
Okay.
all of the Swedish ones as well.
Okay. And are you in the same boat too? Like this belongs in the like really good murder mystery category? Like did you dig the story?
I really liked it. I'm not a huge Daniel Craig fan, and I actually really liked him in this movie.
Yeah.
I will say this whole series are not ones that I rewatch.
Okay.
But I mean, you're dealing with like essentially the rape and murder of a woman, and I just don't.
Is
need
it is it trilogy?
It's a
yeah,
book
the Swedish.
series.
Yes.
Okay.
The Swedish version, the books and the Swedish version are a trilogy. They
Okay.
only made the first one in American.
Okay.
Yeah, which I wish they made the others.
Right.
Because they're all good stories.
What
but
makes the movie? I mean, and I'm speaking from someone who has not seen the films. What makes them good? Like, why is it a good film? A good.
I think like the interaction between the two, because she's very much like standoffish.
Okay.
And so he kind of like finds her vulnerability a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
But she's also like this like hardcore like hacker, so she's really smart, which makes it very interesting.
Right. I like it. So it's like the relationship between them is interesting
Yeah.
to watch. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, honestly, I thought the girl with the dragon tattoo and the Swedish girl with the dragon tattoo are very good. Both of them, I think, are equally good.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
not often, and they all. I feel like they came out like boom, boom, like
Yeah, they did.
And I remember the book was like everywhere, and then they made a movie, and then they made the American movie like right after that, and there's not many times where like we'll get an American version of a movie that I think is just as good as the original.
So, for some reason, I'm getting
Because I was not expecting it. Because I had to watch the Swedish one first.
I'm getting a flashback of the vampire movie. The
Let the Right One In.
Yes,
Yeah.
where it was I don't know if it was Russian or French film, and then immediately had an American
Wasn't it, like,
release.
Polish or like
I
Something
want to
like
say
that.
Swedish.
Norwegian. Yeah,
No,
it might
yeah.
have been Swedish actually.
See, we've all been sleeping on Swedish films, and
no,
there's all
dude,
these fantastic
I love
movies.
foreign
Yeah.
films.
Dude, and I mean, honestly, Let the Right One In is another one that's just so good.
Yeah.
Swedish. It's Swedish.
Yeah.
There you go. See, so guys, don't sleep on your Swedish foreign films.
So moving on with Daniel Craig, he did.
Wait, are we done talking about David Fincher?
Yeah, we're done talking with David Fincher. I know he also did Zodiac. If you
Well,
want,
okay. Zodiac I thought was good, but he did Mindhunter on Netflix.
That was one that I haven't seen, so I didn't put it on the list. But I saw it and I was like, I need to watch that.
Was that an
It's-
original, like an older movie that was remade?
No, Mindhunter.
series.
Oh no. So no,
Okay.
you're thinking of Manhunter
I
from
am.
the 80s.
I am,
That
yes.
is Hannibal Lecter. But there was
Oh,
also
okay.
a movie in like the mid to late 2010s, like 2009, 2012, something like that. Mindhunters. It's got
Yes.
Val Kilmer,
Yes.
Rip, Christian Slater, LL Cool J, and they are FBI profilers that go to like an island and then like there's a killer. Now let me tell you, I fucking love that movie. It is not good.
Okay, got it. All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
I thought you were thinking of Chris Angel's Mind Freak.
oh,
Mind Freaker.
Mind Freak. Whatever happened to
so-
that guy?
He's still around.
Oh yeah, David Fincher's incredible director. The one movie that I want to see of his that I haven't watched yet, it was a Netflix movie called The Killer with Michael Fassbender.
Oh, dude, and I love him.
I think that's fairly
Like,
new,
he's
isn't
incredible. He's such a good actor.
it? 2023.
Okay,
He's my favorite
Yeah.
Magneto.
yeah, that one is one of the ones like I haven't seen it. and
I'm
I
gonna
wanna
watch that. It's got Michael Fassbender and Tilda Swinton.
It to me, I'm like Michael Fassbender, David Fincher. I'm in.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Dude,
I'm watching
ever
this, like,
since
tomorrow.
Ever since Tilda went bald for Doctor Strange, isn't that her? Isn't
Yeah.
she the Doctor Strange? I can only think of her bald now. I can never think of her with hair. It
I mean,
bothers
of
me.
all people to go bald, she's got a great head for it.
Yeah.
Right.
It works for her.
You've got a perfect bald head.
Okay, so Daniel
Yeah,
Craig.
yes.
Knives
Yeah,
Out.
sorry.
Oh, yes. Yes, this is the like Clue, right?
Yes.
Essentially, like modern Clue.
So they're directed by Ryan Johnson. He does like Scream Queens and
Fabulous.
I've only seen the first Knives Out. I haven't seen the second one, but
Glass Onion is
Well,
the second one.
so
This was-
Glass
Plays
Onion.
Benoit Blanc.
yeah.
It's,
Go ahead.
So Glass Onion is like the Agatha Christie stories.
Yeah.
It's like the same like overarching character, but the stories are not related.
Oh, so
So-
1 and 2 are different.
Glass Onion is
Oh.
its own mystery.
Okay, so was this if to make sure I got the right one?
Yeah.
This was the follow-up after Captain America for Chris Evans, correct?
Dude, and Chris Evans' character
He's
in
so
this
good
is
in it.
awesome.
Right.
His character's name is Ransom. Weird. Okay, I love Jamie Lee Curtis, and she's
Yeah.
so good in this movie.
Yeah.
But Chris Evans is fantastic. And he wears this white sweater in the movie,
Yeah.
and I want it.
Something about that sweater. I don't know what it is. It just
it's
works.
made of boyfriend material.
Boyfriend material.
He and then what is it? Anna de Armas
Yeah.
as the girl. Dude, honestly, everything works in this movie.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
So
very
good.
refreshing.
Yes,
Because
I
it's
agree.
like it's a Netflix movie, so it wasn't one that you're like, I gotta wait till it's streaming, whatever. Like came out on Netflix, so did Glass Onion. And it's just like, yeah, the whole cast is awesome. Even in the Glass Onion, like it's got Edward Norton, it's got Batista in it.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
got Kate
Like-
Hudson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kate Hudson, like, and everything just works. Like, it all just works. And I think Daniel Craig makes a really good Benoit Blanc. I love his accent because he's got like the Louisiana, like,
Yeah.
It's
accent.
also
It's incredible.
It's also, even though it's a murder mystery and it has like a cool story to it, it has this like tongue in cheek about it the entire time.
yeah,
Right?
Those-
yeah.
Those two movies
Yeah.
are a good like version of a people study. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that. Mhm.
Like because he's not doing anything other than paying attention.
Right.
But also really random side note, Kate Hudson wears this dress in Glass Onion and it is stunning. Like it is this beautiful, almost like silk, kind of like vertical rainbow stripy gown. Stunning. It's
Stunning.
beautiful.
Stunning.
It's beautiful.
Stunning.
love it.
What else you got on the best murder mystery movies of all time? And, according to Ashley.
A good one on here. by a director that Andy really loves is Memento.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Do you want to
Don't-
explain the plot, or do you want me to explain the plot?
I'll be honest. You guys have another half an hour in this podcast because
How much time
it's
do we have?
one of my favorite movies of all time, and I don't know why I love it so much, but I find the premise of a guy that only has a memory of like a minute at a time trying to solve a murder incredibly interesting. Like, imagine you knowing something's wrong, but you can't remember. And so your solution is to tattoo it on your body.
Okay, so to rewind a bit,
God, I'm sorry. I'm
the
sorry.
premise of the movie is that this Guy Pearce,
Guy Pearce.
his
yes.
wife died.
Right.
And
yes.
he's trying to remember the details leading up to his wife dying so that he can try to figure out who killed her.
Correct.
Yes.
But he has memory loss, so he tattoos everything he remembers on his body so that the next day when he wakes up and he forgets, he can read it all again.
Correct. Yes. He has short-term memory.
Yeah.
So he remembers her and he remembers like their life together, but he
Right.
doesn't remember what's happened.
And so he just gets bits and pieces of his memories.
Well, so a perfect scene, okay, in this film, he's running down the road and in the middle of it, he forgets what he's doing. And so he turns and looks and he goes, "What am I doing right now? Full sprint. Oh, I'm chasing a guy." And then he goes, "Nope, he's chasing me." Like, it's like this cool, it's this cool snapshot of you trying to like understand how difficult this is for him to
Yeah.
take care of it. The female protagonist in this one is Carrie Ann Moss, I believe. Trinity
Yeah,
from
Carrie-Anne
Matrix.
Moss. Yeah.
And her character is so well done. Like, there's some scenes in this where you're just like, oh, she's conniving. Like, she's a little makes there. But I will just say, I love Christopher Nolan. I'm a Nolan fanboy. I will openly admit it. Some people are like, too much dong, as Amanda says. But I think that he's a very intelligent director, and I think that I think people are like played out by Nolan now because they're like, okay, what twist and weird thing is it going to be now? But when that movie first came out, Memento, it was like, this is fresh, this is new,
Yeah.
this is cool. So there you go. I'm done fanboying on it. Do you have anything to say? I apologize for taking over on that one. It's one of my favorites.
No.
Okay.
So that came out in 2000. And then Nolan had another one come out in 2002, which you haven't seen, called Insomnia.
I haven't seen that either.
I don't know why I have such trouble wanting to start that one. Apparently, I have heard it's not like his other stuff. It's like more of like a straight drama, but I don't know if that's
It's
true or
not
not.
though. So
Okay,
it's
okay.
got Al Pacino, the main character. It also has Robin Williams, Hilary Swank. It's a detective who is following a murder suspect, but the detective has insomnia.
Right, I can't.
He
sleep.
can't fall asleep, and so he's trying to like piece together and like solve this.
Why he's
catch the
exhausted.
suspect, but he's delirious,
Right, sure.
because he's got
sure.
insomnia, and so he starts to question what's reality and what's just his mind playing tricks on him because he is
I
sleep
feel like I would
deprived.
love it, and I don't know why. After 20 years
I don't know.
of loving all Nolan movies and not missing any of them, I haven't seen that one. It's almost like, do you know when you've ate? So it's like the best pizza in the world. There's only one slice left.
Yeah.
And once you eat it, it's gone. It makes me sad. It's like, now I've seen.
Christopher Nolan's gonna make more movies,
There's
babe.
no,
Right.
dude. That's like telling me, that, like, once you've read all of Stanley's stuff, that there's nothing new. Like, once you've read all of his comics,
He's
or
alive.
what? Oh, not Stan Lee.
No,
Christopher
I'm
Nolan.
saying, like,
I know he's alive.
Christopher Nolan's still making
That's what I'm
movies.
saying. He's
No,
gonna
I
make
get-
more.
no, I get that. I know in the newest one he has coming out. You know what it is?
What?
The Odyssey.
Like the Iliad?
Like the Iliad and the Odyssey.
I don't know
of
how I feel about
Homer.
that.
Love that stuff.
I know because I just did a trip to Louisiana and listened to the entire poem
Did
on
you
the car
really?
ride, which was 18 hours.
18-hour car ride or 18-hour?
18-hour car ride the entire time
Oh,
listening
because you went there and back.
to Homer's Odyssey.
Wow. I
God,
didn't
it's
know
so
that.
good. Okay, so anyway, why am I on that now? What is going on?
I don't know.
Okay, Christopher Nolan, Insomnia.
Insomnia. Watch it because you haven't.
Okay.
I feel like something
Okay.
kind of along the same feeling is Mystic River.
Is that
That
Bacon?
movie's crazy.
It is Kevin Bacon.
Is that where he's the bad guy? Oh, did I just ruin that for everybody? I just ruined that for
Wow.
everybody. Sorry.
It's Sean Penn, Tim Robbins, and Kevin Bacon. So they're like three childhood friends. One of their daughters dies.
Right.
And so they all
Right.
kind of have to come together after they've been estranged to like figure out. It's in Boston, I think. So they're kind of trying to piece together like who's a good guy, who's a bad guy, but they're
Right.
all like very familiar with each other.
And then the twist.
But it's a very like
Yeah.
dark
Well,
feeling.
if I remember correctly, aren't they also dealing with previous trauma of their own?
I think so. Each one of them has like their own baggage.
Yeah.
Right, which is why they're like estranged,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that like a blue cover?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like dark.
It's like blue
yeah,
and black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like shadows.
Yeah. So
Well,
I remember like that.
I will say if I watched it, I don't remember it for some reason.
It's a good one. It's heavy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
heavy. It's for
okay.
sure heavy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another one I love that's on my top list is Brick.
Oh,
Oh, you love that movie. That is a good one.
I don't know how to describe that to some people because I think at its surface you're just like, yeah, it's a high school kid trying to solve a murder.
Right.
You're like, oh, well, that seems lame. But then
Right.
you realize it's like, I want to akin it to like Alice in Wonderland a little bit, where like each character in high school and the characters he interacts with are all like sensationalized characters, right? Like a mob boss that's actually just living in his mom's basement, like bullies that are like gangsters. Like, I don't know. It all has a really good feeling. And
Well, it's a film noir detective mystery set in a small town high school.
yes,
That's a really good way to
thank
put it.
God Amanda's here because I don't think I would have been able to say that very
It's so good.
well. And not to mention, it's Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yes.
So
Yes.
incredible, great.
And I didn't realize
movie.
this was also directed by Ryan Johnson.
Oh,
I did not know that.
I think it was that was his like standout or his breakthrough. Sorry, film breakout. Oh my God, his breakout movie where they were like, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. Let's get him some movies. I'm almost positive.
I'll believe you.
I will choose to believe you. Okay. I know. Okay. Side note.
Yeah.
So there is another Knives Out mystery called Wake Up Dead Man.
Wait, is this new?
What?
2025. It's
Oh.
coming out. I don't know. Wake Up Dead Man. Wake Up Dead Man. Knives Out mystery.
Heck yes. Josh Brolin, Jeremy Renner, Mila Kunis,
Andrew Scott.
Thomas Hayden Church,
That sounds
Ooh,
Glenn
awesome.
heck
Close,
yeah.
Kerry Washington.
That sounds awesome.
So when does this come out? I want to watch it today.
It doesn't say.
Is Thomas Hayden Church the same?
It just says fall
Yeah.
2025. But
Okay,
honestly,
fall.
I saw a thing that said that they want Benoit Blanc to have to solve crimes, like, but the people are Muppets. And
Yes.
I 100% would watch that.
Yes, please. Yes,
That'd
please.
probably become my favorite movie.
I like that.
I don't love Muppets, but I would watch it too.
I love Muppets.
Another one that's an oldie but a goodie is Identity.
Oh, dude. Okay,
Ooh,
now
banger.
you're getting into psychological thrillers, right?
That
I know it's still
one-
murder mystery,
Yeah.
but
That one almost dips the toe into horror.
it is. You're right. You're right because there are jump scares in that one. I remember. I'm not actually a huge fan of John Cusack, but in that movie, I feel like I really
Yeah, I'm not
liked-
either.
I feel like I really liked what he did. That premise, right? They're set in a hotel. There's a murder, and he has to basically figure out what's going on. But what's cool about that movie is that you don't actually know what you're seeing is what you're seeing, which is cool. I really like
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
Which I mean, if I feel like it feeds into like Memento and Insomnia and that feeling of you're like, I don't know what's real and what's not.
Yep. That one's cool. That one's cool.
I
Yeah,
love
that
that
one's a
movie.
good one.
You can't actually say anything more about the plot without giving away
Yeah,
on that movie.
that's fair.
So, yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, truly, it's a whodunit.
Yeah, right.
It's so
right.
good.
Yes, I agree.
This is one you might not have thought of, but did you ever see Disturbia
Oh, with Shia LaBeouf?
with Shia
Yeah.
LaBeouf?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
Really? So it's a kid who is on house arrest.
Yeah.
And so he's bored out of his mind. And he creates a hobby of just like looking through his binoculars and spying on all the neighbors to
It was the Hello Neighbor before it came out.
yeah.
Well,
so he's just like,
Yeah.
look at all these weird people's
Yeah.
weird habits. And then he's looking out one day and sees his neighbor like murder someone.
Yeah. Yep.
But he can't like leave his house to go like stop it or help. And when he tries to, the police are like, get back in your house. You
Right.
can't leave.
Yeah, so he
and
can't
so
do anything. They don't believe him because they
yeah,
think he's full of
they
shit.
don't believe
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, when it came out, I remember thinking that it was a kind of spin on the classic Alfred Hitchcock movie Rear Window.
Oh,
which
yeah.
there is a character who he broke his leg or something and he's like laid up, and so he's looking out a telescope like into the other homes and apartments and stuff.
Yeah.
And he sees a murder, but he
Right.
physically can't leave.
It probably is like a retelling of that same story
Yeah.
then. But I do remember that being pretty good. I remember that
I
being
should
pretty
watch
good.
that.
This is when
I should
Shia
watch
LaBeouf was in his heyday.
Well, yeah, because he did that, immediately did Eagle Eye.
He did, yeah,
and
Transformers.
then Transformers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So of course I can't talk about murder mysteries without talking about Sherlock Holmes.
Oh.
Yes.
But what I want to
yes.
talk about more so is Enola Holmes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Millie Bobby Brown.
I haven't seen the second one.
It's his
Same.
It's
niece.
not the first. It's his sister.
His sister. Okay.
Yeah. So it's Henry Cavill is
Right.
Sherlock, and he's not really in it much. But basically, obviously, someone goes missing. They try to just like push her away
Okay.
and be like, "We'll let the boys handle this, right?"
Right.
But she's like, "No, I'm not doing it that way." So then she like steps in and tries to like figure everything out by herself and figures out this like elaborate scheme that's going on.
Isn't it the mother who goes missing?
Originally the mother goes missing, but then there's
Yeah.
also like a boy.
There's like some other mystery.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
So, Amanda, you've seen it then.
I've seen the first one.
Yeah. I
Okay,
haven't
so
seen the
they're
second one.
movies. They're not TV shows.
They're movies.
They're
Oh, okay.
Netflix movies.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. And it's Brit, right? Her true British accent, because she's
Yeah.
British, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Truly, I didn't love it, but I have to be honest, I'm kind of over Millie Bobby Brown.
Well, she's been everything for a long time since Stranger Things came out. She's like,
Yes.
she's like, but so what's funny is there was a new controversy. Is she's how old is she now? 23, 24?
No,
or something?
20?
20?
21.
Okay,
She's
20. I'm
young.
sorry. And there was a picture of her, and people were like, "Oh my god, she looks like she's like 40 now. Like she looks like so old." And she's like, "You met me when I was 10.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna grow up, dude.
I'm an adult
like I'm
now."
not gonna look like a child forever." So she's getting all that bullshit as she ages. But yeah, she's everywhere, right? She's like she's like the new 15 Minutes of Fame.
Honestly, I haven't seen her in anything else other than Stranger Things.
Yeah.
So I'm not as tired of her, I guess.
Yeah. Well, because she did that one where she's a princess, right? Like beating people up.
Damsel. That actually looks
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but see, that's my thing is she's in these movies where the story looks very interesting. I
Right.
just don't love her.
Yeah.
But Damsel looks really cool. And then she was in The Electric State with Chris Pratt.
You liked it, right?
It was fine.
Okay, because I've heard some people say the other way, where they're just like, "This is don't do it, don't watch it."
No,
It's not
I
worth
did
it."
not love it. I thought it was like fine.
Okay,
Like it
okay.
was fine. Especially like I think your kids would like it.
Okay,
Especially
it's-
Remy.
Is it like PG-13 type of deal?
I
then?
think so. It's
Okay,
basically Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown go fight some robots.
Yeah, they're like fighting with Chuck E. Cheese animatronics, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
And so is it a masterpiece? No.
Okay.
But Link, I was like, I think Lincoln would enjoy this, and he did.
Okay. So as a detective, so obviously she in this movie, Ash, that you're talking about, she's the detective, but does she hold a candle to Sherlock Holmes? Is that
I think she
even-
does a good job because she's a much younger character
yeah.
than he is. Like Sherlock's always been like an adult man who's
Right.
like, I'm proper and I'm gonna go
Right.
figure everything out. And she's more wild,
Okay.
but she still has that knack for seeing the,
I
less
still
obvious.
think that Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes, Guy Ritchie, was my favorite.
Dude, I fucking love those movies.
It was my favorite only because he's not just a detective. He also is calculated in everything he does in his life, including like getting out of sticky situations in like a chase or fighting
and
a
like
guy.
the breakdown in those movies of like what he's thinking during a
Yes,
fight
yeah,
or when
yeah.
something's happening is really cool.
I love that, and that just I love it. I know you ladies have talked to me tons of times about the Benedict Cumberbatch versions.
That's classic to me.
I need to watch them, especially if you're talking about like murder mysteries. But
So it's funny because they're all very different versions of Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch is the most cold Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
But Sherlock Holmes has always been semi unfeeling.
Shut the fuck
And
up,
so
Mike.
with what?
Okay,
Pete Holmes.
have you seen the Pete Holmes where he's making fun of Sherlock Holmes? Like he's being Sherlock Holmes, but there. God, I don't. You've got to watch it. There's just.
have to.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. I just said. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I just didn't hear what you said.
So there's a scene, okay, where Sherlock Holmes is like trying to figure it out, and he's obviously like Pete Holmes' version of him is he's kind of a moron.
Sure.
But he thinks he's like the shit at like being a detective.
Sure.
And basically his assistant Mike, right, is like, well, what if we did this instead? And Sherlock Holmes looks over him. He's like, shut the fuck up, Mike. I don't. You have to see it. It's so good.
I'll have to watch it. No, the one thing I did find interesting about Enola Holmes was that they took the Sherlock Holmes character, which is the world's greatest detective, but he's not the world's greatest human.
Sure.
You know, like
Yes,
he's
yes.
kind of cold and rude and aloof. And her being kind of wild, but also a girl, they gave her feeling and emotion. And so it's a slightly more two-sided character.
Oh, I see. Okay, so she's not like she could be endearing and a detective, where the other one, you're like, he's an asshole.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. Okay, you have another one on that list?
Last but not least, and I'm going to let Amanda. Oh, wait. This is not last. Wait, I have one more.
okay.
Sorry. Missed it on my list. Gone Baby Gone.
Good one.
This one I remember it's Casey Affleck, right? Andy's not remembering.
No, I am, but for some reason, all of a sudden, I was extremely doubting myself that I thought we were talking about Gone Baby Gone during Gone Girl, but we weren't. I think I had it right? Ben Affleck.
Gone Girl is Ben Affleck.
Yeah, and
Gone
she-
Baby Gone
Yeah.
was directed by Ben
Directed
Affleck.
by Ben
Okay,
Affleck.
But it
okay.
has Casey Affleck.
Casey Affleck's in it and Morgan Freeman.
Okay, can you bring me back up on the plot of that one? What
A
happens?
little
in that
girl
one?
is missing.
Yeah.
Okay, Casey Affleck is the detective.
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm there.
I just remember when this came out, did Ben Affleck do directing before this? I feel like
Did he do Argo after?
yes.
Okay.
I feel like this was the first time he was really in the spotlight, if it wasn't just the first time he was directing. But I
think so.
saw this and I was like, Ben Affleck's a really good director.
Yeah, he's honestly a
'Cause
better director than an
I
actor.
don't love Casey Affleck as an actor.
Right.
I think he's quite awful.
Fair.
He doesn't show emotion well,
Mm.
but I think Ben Affleck's directing in this movie was really good.
I need to rewatch this one because I'm fleeting memories of it, but yeah. Amanda.
It's got I'm Morgan Freeman.
Is that
I'm Morgan.
It's a good movie. But I agree, Ashley. I think it actually highlighted Ben Affleck's directing
Yeah.
more than it highlighted Casey Affleck's acting.
exactly.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. I think that the twist at the end, which I won't necessarily spoil, was sort of just like that was it. But it is a good kind of like you're watching someone investigate.
Right.
Like you're watching someone run down all the leads, try to figure the story out. It's very good.
Yeah, so that was Ben Affleck's first directing
Oh wow.
full-length film. And then after that, he did The Town.
Oh, that's a great
Dude.
movie.
And then
I
he did
love
Argo.
The Town.
Yeah, that's a great movie. Yep.
What did he? I'm sorry. What did he do after The Town? Argo.
Argo.
Yeah.
Fucking Argo's incredible as well.
He won for that one.
He should have.
No, he would. Oh, yes, you're right. Yeah.
I mean,
he deserved it.
honestly, Argo is fantastic because I also I know the real story,
Right.
but all the acting's incredible in it. John Goodman's in that. Even Ben Affleck's acting in it is very good.
No, it is. And like I said, I think he's a better director than an actor, but in
Yeah.
that movie, phenomenal.
Oh, so good.
Yes.
And then he did one called Live by Night, which I've never heard of. And
I
then
don't
he
know
did
about that
Air, the Nike movie.
Oh, right. Okay.
So yeah,
And you said you had one more on that list?
one last one
Oh,
that I'm gonna
snap.
let Amanda run away with.
Which I mean, sorry, I have everything you've talked about.
Wait,
today.
guys, I have one that we need to talk about before.
What?
Sherlock Gnomes. No?
Let's do. What do you got, Ashley?
What was your favorite part about that? Did you watch that?
No.
Amanda, did you watch it? Come on.
No, wasn't
Okay.
it? Wasn't Johnny Depp the voice of Sherlock
Something
Gnome?
like that is really bad. Yeah, it was really bad.
Absolutely
okay, I
not.
apologize. That was just a joke. That's a jokster's one.
What about
right
that
there.
one with Will Ferrell and
Holmes and Watson.
Oh boy, dude,
Fuck off. That movie. There's not many movies that I finish it and I was like, that sucked.
I heard that was not good.
I couldn't even
at
finish
all.
it.
Yeah.
It was
I
bad.
finished it because I love Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly together. Like,
Yeah.
they're so funny. But holy shit, that movie was trash.
Yeah, that's sad. That is sad because they had
was
such
so
banger
stupid.
chemistry together in all these previous films, which Amanda, I know you're not a fan of, but like, dude, Talladega Nights to me and Step Brothers is like some of
Okay.
the best. Some of the best.
Honestly, when we first started talking about Step Brothers, I remember I said, like, I could give or take. Honestly, Step Brothers is one of those movies that Chris and I put on a lot when we
Yeah.
just want to, like, watch something.
Right.
And I've changed my mind about it. But
It has the moments, dude.
it's so stupid. I love it. But Talladega Nights we watched recently, it is funny.
yeah.
And I never hated Talladega Nights. Like, it is funny.
Yeah.
But it's not as funny as some of his other stuff.
No, Step Brothers it is better.
I think with Holmes and Watson, the problem was they took existing characters
right.
and they butchered them,
Right.
and that's not funny.
Right, because
If-
you could have been smart with the comedy instead and had it be a little bit more sarcasm, but this was like they're both idiots, right? For the most part in that one? Or no?
Like
I mean, it's an attempt at
Painfully.
sarcasm,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
painfully idiotic.
yeah.
Painfully slapstick. Honestly, if they had made a movie where they were playing essentially Sherlock Holmes but not Sherlock Holmes,
Yeah.
I think it would have been different.
Yeah, if they just were like, it was like a detective movie with the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they took pre-existing characters
Sad.
and butchered them.
Sad.
Awful.
Okay, last but not least, 1985. Clue.
Well,
Let Amanda. Actually,
Well.
if you guys want to jump on to our next episode where Amanda talks about Clue here for 45 minutes.
Let's get ready.
This
What's the
is
premise?
your,
What's the premise of Clue, Amanda?
a murder mystery. Okay, let me start this off here. So Clue is like my favorite board game. So Clue as a board game is a murder mystery and it's very fun. But Clue as a movie, dude, it just works on every level. It's funny. It's a mystery. You're not entirely sure who did it. It's fantastic. So all the actors are amazing. Tim Curry is one of my favorite actors of all time, and him as Wadsworth he's the best actor in the movie. But you have Madeline Kahn as Miss White. She's incredible. And then you have Christopher Lloyd as Professor Plum. You have Martin Mull as Colonel Mustard. Like, I fucking love this movie. Everything works. Like, this to me, this is truly, I think this movie is perfect. The music is amazing. The house that they filmed this movie in is stunning. Like,
wonder where
this
they filmed
movie. What?
I was just asking Ash. I wonder where they actually filmed it. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it was done like on a soundstage or anything.
Okay.
I think it truly was filmed, or the set was built. Like, it must have been used in other movies.
In an
because
actual mansion of some kind.
because honestly, the way that the set, if it's a set, the way the set was built, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It plays so well. So you have all these people are being blackmailed by Mr. Body. And Mr. Body is the name of the dead guy in the game. You're
Oh,
investigating his death.
Yep.
And so Mr. Body is dead, and they're all kind of like blaming each other.
Yep.
And like, it's the perfect, you wouldn't think in the 80s they'd make a successful board game movie.
Right. Yeah.
But man, does it work. And they have all the aspects from the board game. All the weapons are handed out to all the characters. They have all the rooms from the game.
Right.
Like the observatory and the kitchen and the parlor. And they add in, every time there's like a new character that gets added, like a policeman comes to the door and stuff, you're like, he gonna die. Like,
Singing Telegram.
I am a singing telegram. So it's so good, and you never really know who does it. And then the end. So I wish I had been alive to see this in the movie theaters, because the movie has 3 or 4 endings, and it'll say like, did it happen like this, or did it happen like this? And each movie theater got a different ending.
That's rad, honestly.
I fucking
never
love
knew
it.
about that. That's awesome.
Yes. And so when you watch it at home, they do the music, and it'll be like, this is how it happened. And then it'll be like, do, 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 do. And then it'll be like, or did it happen like this? And then you see it again. And then it'll be like, or did it happen like this? And then it'll go, this is how it really happened. And honestly, like, the scenes where Tim Curry is like running through the house and they're all chasing behind him are so good. Like, he holds that whole movie. I
mean,
love that movie.
Dude, I remember, obviously I remember a lot of his performances. I know he's struggling right now. With is it MS? Does he have MS?
I think he had a stroke.
Yeah, a stroke.
Honestly, when he dies, I'm going to be very sad.
Yeah, that's one.
'Cause I
of your-
love Tim
That's
Curry.
one of your heroes.
Oh, I love him. But
Aren't
No,
they
honestly, that-
redoing Clue?
I hope not.
I thought that they were.
thought they were.
I thought that they had a new one in development right now.
I really hope not.
Yeah.
So just FYI, the house from the exterior was Max Bush house in Pasadena.
Okay.
It was destroyed in a fire in 2005.
Oh.
But it's
Sad.
like Bush, like Anheuser-Busch.
Okay.
So like,
Okay.
Oh, cool.
really wealthy people. All the inside stuff was a set, but the outside was his house.
Got it.
Honestly, I'd be curious if that set was used in other movies.
I
Because
think it has.
Yeah.
it looks, I mean, honestly, the craftsmanship and stuff in like the house is incredible.
So they are remaking it.
Sad.
It's in development right now, and the only cast that's listed is Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman.
Interesting. Okay.
So we shall see.
Sorry, man. They're gonna ruin your movie.
They sure are. So
Yeah,
one
they
of my
are.
favorite books of all time is oh my god, 10 Little Indians, and then
Yes.
there were none, by Agatha Christie, which is literally set like it's what every like murder mystery where like individuals are picked off one by one.
Yeah.
It all started there.
Okay.
And Clue just like melds like, and then there were none with the board game into like perfection.
It's so good. Honestly,
Do
Clue
you
is one of those ones
own it?
that I tell people, I'm like,
I don't think so.
I think I
If-
gave it to your sister.
Clue's one of those movies that I'm like, if you want to, like, if you've never really seen or have never really gotten into murder mysteries, Clue is the perfect sort of like toe dip
Yeah.
because it's got enough comedy, it's got enough whodunit, and but it's also not hard to follow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
It's not a good some like okay, Memento. You can be if you miss something, you're like, what the fuck just
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah. You could.
Yeah.
I could see that. Yes.
Clue's very easy to follow. So good. I love Clue. I want to get a Clue tattoo, but I don't know what I want. I thought
Just
about probably
Clue.
like the classic image from Clue is like a magnifying glass with the
magnifying
Clue
glass.
question mark in
Uh-huh.
it. But man, and then my favorite show of all time, Psych. They did a Clue episode, and all of the surviving actors were on the
Oh,
episode.
that's cool. I love that
But
callback.
Tim Curry had already been in a different episode,
Oh.
and so he didn't come. But I think by that point, he had already had too many medical issues.
Oh, gotcha.
But that episode's really fun.
Did you? That was the end of it.
That's it. That's my
Okay.
list.
All right.
Banger. That's a banger list.
Super banger list, by the way.
I do have a
I
question
would
for you,
say
though.
maybe with all three of us, that's a definitive list of the best murder mystery movies.
I just have to say,
Of all
I think
time.
this is the best genre of all time.
Ooh, okay.
Full agree.
Anything that makes you really think or question during a movie keeps you engaged.
Yeah.
So I understand.
Yes.
I understand why that can hit.
I do have one. I do have one
Yeah.
question for you.
Yes.
Do you not like the Poirot mysteries? Because I noticed none of them were on the list.
To be fair, they have not been memorable enough for me to speak about them after seeing them.
Valid.
One of the more recent ones is Murder on the Orient Express, and it had Johnny Depp in it, and that was like a big
Bad.
part of like the trailers. And he's literally, spoiler, he dies in like the first 5 minutes.
Yes.
And so I don't know. They're not great. They're not great. I love Agatha Christie. I love her stories. I don't feel like the movies have done them justice.
I agree. I agree with you. I don't think you were wrong for not having them on the list. Like, I think your list is fantastic. And honestly, if anyone is looking to watch some murder mysteries, any of the movies you have on here are absolutely perfect
Yeah.
murder
Yeah.
mysteries.
Yeah.
I think that the Agatha Christie movies, I think the books are better. Like, they're incredible stories
Yeah.
that I think the movies just didn't get you all the way there.
Uh-huh.
I like Kenneth Branagh as Poirot. And I like
I agree.
parts. I like parts of the movies. Because I think there's been 3: Orient Express, Jewel on the Nile, Murder on the Nile, and then A Haunting in
Death
Venice.
on the Nile. Yeah, and I
Yes,
haven't
Death on
seen
the Nile.
Haunted in Venice yet.
I have. Okay, here's my problem with A Haunting in Venice. It's actually not bad at all, but it has Tina Fey in it, and I love her, but I'm sorry, she's a comedy actress.
Yeah.
So having her
yeah.
in this like drama mystery, part of me was like, wait, are we joking? Like, what's happening?
Well, the only reason that I know that she can do some of that stuff is because she did Echo Charlie Foxtrot, where I think she was more drama in that, wasn't she? Of course.
Oh, that one, the WTF, Whiskey Tango
Whiskey
Foxtrot.
Oh,
Tango
what
Foxtrot.
did I say? I don't
Echo
remember.
Charlie Foxtrot, and I was like,
Same thing.
That
But,
acronym doesn't
yeah,
line up.
I know she's a reporter, but doesn't she have to go into like a war zone?
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
it still has kind
It
of
still has
lighter
comedy.
moments.
It's still lighthearted.
it's called WTF. You think it doesn't have
Yeah.
comedy?
Okay, never mind. Maybe I take it back then.
But I get your point though, because
Yeah.
that is not like a slapstick comedy.
Right,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I think that if you're comparing like mystery series, and if you want to go like the Agatha Christie series to the Knives Out series, I think Knives Out is better.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah.
One category that you bled into a little bit was identity, but I just want to say that there's a lot more murder mystery psychological thrillers that I would throw on that list that I've always loved.
Like,
Hide and Seek,
Okay.
Secret Window, Shutter Island. But I guess that stuff all falls under almost horror.
Well, I would
Horror
say
mystery. I don't know. Yeah.
I would say that all three of those movies, while great,
Yes.
I wouldn't consider. I guess if I think of a mystery thriller, I'm thinking of a whodunit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Versus
Those I think are psychological thrillers
yes.
because in all those movies, you're not necessarily investigating like the death of someone.
Right. But you are trying to figure out what's happening.
Yes,
To the
and I think that
character. Yes.
apparently we're just gonna have to do another episode where we talk about psychological thrillers
I
because
like that. I do.
I guess.
I do. But
I'm into
but
that too.
I will say your list was fun. I agree with Amanda. Your list was phenomenal.
That list
Phenomenal.
is fantastic.
I am going to lighten it up a little bit here, okay, with what I like to call the dad joke to close us out. Ladies,
Great.
which days are the strongest? Obviously Saturday and Sunday, because the rest are weekdays.
Saturday. I love Saturday.
Amanda, where can people say, "Dear Lord, what is this awful podcast"?
You can
say
come to my
that.
house and say that. But
Come to my face.
Don't manifest that.
Come to my face and say, that.
oh, valid. Don't come to my house, please. Don't. Please don't. Please don't ever. I don't care if you're my mother. Don't show up at my house. So head over to our Instagram at Rockwood Podcast. Check out all of our links over there. Also, we have episode links and other social links in the description of this episode.
and sausage links.
Probably.
Gross.
Okay. All right. Well, it's been real. It's been awkward. It's been.
Time to go.